Problem number 1. Norman and Kayla start from the same place at the same time and travel in opposite directions. Norman travels 60 kilometers per hour and Kayla 50 kilometers per hour. After how many hours will they be 220 kilometers apart? Let us represent by x the time in hours that it takes for Norman and Kayla to be 220 kilometers apart. Let us look at this illustration. In this illustration, let us assume the blue car is Norman's car and the yellow car is Kayla's car. They travel in opposite directions. From the second vertical red line up to the first vertical red line is the distance Norman travels. And from the second vertical red line up to the third vertical red line is the distance Kayla travels. The distance Norman travels plus the distance Kayla travels is equal to 220 kilometers as shown in this illustration. Distance is equal to rate times time, or D is equal to R times T. Let us look at this table. If distance is equal to rate times time, then rate times time is equal to distance. Let us write Norman here, the name of Norman here. Norman travels 60 kilometers per hour. So, the rate is 60 and the time is x because we represented by x the time in hours that it takes for Norman and Kayla to be 220 kilometers apart. Rate times time is equal to distance, so 60 times x is 60x. So 60x is the distance Norman travels. Let us write the name of Kayla here. The rate of Kayla is 50 because it says here Kayla travels 50 kilometers per hour and the time is also represented by x. Rate times time is equal to distance, so 50 times x is equal to 50x. The distance Norman travels plus the distance Kayla travels is equal to the total distance of 220 kilometers. So the equation is 60x plus 50x is equal to 220. 60x plus 50x is equal to 110x. And 110x is equal to 220. Divide both sides by 110. Divided by 110. Divided by 110. X is equal to 2 hours. This is the time in hours that it takes for Norman and Kayla to be 220 kilometers apart. Problem number 2. Genesis and Cristeta are 195 miles apart. They travel towards each other and they meet in 1.5 hours. Genesis travels 10 miles per hour faster than Cristeta. Find the speed of each. Let us represent by x Cristeta's speed in miles per hour. According to the problem, Genesis travels 10 miles per hour faster than Cristeta. So, x plus 10 is equal to Genesis speed in miles per hour. Let us look at this illustration. In this illustration, let us assume the blue car is Genesis' car and the yellow car is Cristeta's car. They travel towards each other. From the first vertical red line up to the second vertical red line is the distance Genesis travels. And from the third vertical red line up to the second vertical red line is the distance Cristeta travels. The distance Genesis travels plus the distance Cristeta travels is equal to the total distance of 195 miles. Distance is equal to rate times time, or D is equal to R times T. Let us construct this table. Here, let us write the name of Cristeta. Cristeta's speed or rate is equal to x because we represented by x Cristeta's speed in miles per hour, and the time is 1.5 because Genesis and Cristeta meet in 1.5 hours. Rate times time is distance, so x times 1.5 is 1.5x. This represents the distance Cristeta travels. Let us write the name of Genesis here. And then the rate is x plus 10. The time is also 1.5. Rate times time is equal to the distance. So 1.5 times the quantity, x plus 10, represents the distance Genesis travels. The distance Genesis travels plus the distance Cristeta travels is equal to the total distance of 195 miles. So the equation is 1.5x plus 1.5 times the quantity x plus 10 is equal to 195. So this is now equal to 1.5x plus 1.5x plus 15. We use the distributive property of multiplication here. 1.5 times x is 1.5x. 1.5 times 10 is 15, is equal to 195. This is now equal to 3x plus 15 is equal to 195. Transpose positive 15 to the right side. Change its sign from positive to negative. So we have now 3x is equal to 195 minus 15. This is now equal to 3x is equal to 180. Divide both sides by 3. Divided by 3, divided by 3. X is equal to 60 miles per hour. This is Cristeta's speed in miles per hour. X plus 10. X is 60 plus 10 is 70. So this is 70 miles per hour. This is Genesis speed in miles per hour. Please don't forget to click the picture to subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.